Hello, you awesome YouTube subscribers. My name is Bot, and welcome back to some more Resident Evil 5. Now, in this video, I am going to be continuing my walkthrough of this game. So, I told you guys in the last video I did on this, which was just me messing around and stuff, that I would be continuing my walkthrough of it. Now, this isn't going to be like a brand new walkthrough, obviously, and I will be using infinite ammo. So those of you who don't want to see that, then, you know, you don't have to watch this. But doing new walkthroughs of games just really ain't my style. I like to do walkthroughs where I know what I'm doing and stuff like that. Unless, of course, it's a game that I'm really hyped for and I want you guys to see my first reaction of it. But this game, I don't really have a first reaction because I've played it so much on PS3 and got it on PS4, so you can understand how that goes. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. Well, first, do I have any... Nope. Okay, no treasures to sell. In that case, let's get going. We are chaptering on chapter 1-2. So...
Kirk, we owe you one.
You can thank me later. Chris, Sheva, it's almost time for Alpha Team to go in. Hurry to the deal coordinates.
Roger that.
I'm going on ahead. We'll meet up there. Good luck.
Alright, so... There was a glitch before on PS3 where you could nail this crate through this, but now you can't, at least not with your knife, but you can still shoot it and pick up the gold through the container. So they kind of fix like the crate thing where you can't break more than one crate at a time unless you're like standing right in the middle of them or something like that. Like, it's kind of dumb the way they made it, because you used to be able to break open like 3 or 4 crates all at one time if you got the knife swing right. Now you can't do that anymore. I guess they wanted to make the game a bit more difficult by making it not so easy to open the crates anymore. So, and one second, guys. There we go. Had to take my watch off real fast because it was getting annoying. Alright, now the reason I'm not having Sheva pick up that handgun ammo, she's already got handgun ammo. She's already got a handgun with infinite ammo, so she doesn't need it. Let's put the map on. I go this way to avoid getting the cutscene from that ladder, because that ladder cutscene is kind of annoying. What the, that dang. We're in trouble. We need backup. Shit. Can't say. Captain, what is your status? Can you see the enemy? Wait. Goddamn monster. Alpha team, come in. Alpha team. The chat. Do you copy? The chat. Let Sheva break that open. Better not to interrupt her. Ah.
Much appreciated.
I like having this Magnum because it does like 5,000 damage per shot, and with infinite ammo, that's a good thing to have, dude. It's like the second most powerful gun in the game, basically. The only thing that's more powerful than the only thing that's more powerful than this Magnum is this thing. So 3 in 1, man. Couldn't have done that better if I wanted to. Now, you want to have Sheva go up that ladder, especially if you're just starting out in this game, because it gives you access to a room in that area where I just shot that guy. It gives you access to a building. There's that guy, yep. Okay, go in there and get 500 gold on that side total. First aid spray here if you need that. On this side, you got a crate. And then you turn around. You got your very first BSAA emblem of the game. Actually, before I almost forgot. Go to this side. Give me two people that pop out. And then you got an antique clock right there. That can be sold for some money. Another crate there.
Help! Somebody help me!
Now, don't bother trying to rush to save that girl, because it doesn't matter how fast you get there, she's going to be dead anyway, so don't bother rushing. Instead, go over here, use that old building key, kick this open, and if you're just starting out, here's a shotgun that you can pay. Here's your, first shotgun of the game, basically. In fact, in order to get the shotgun that I have right now, which is the Hydra, you have to fully upgrade that one right there. Fully upgrade it, and you'll unlock the Hydra. Okay, let's come down here. I'm gonna grab that.
Hey, what's wrong? Be careful. They may still be here. You okay?
Yeah, she turns into that squiggly wiggly thing, but you kill her, you get an ivory relief. So now there is a way you could kill her without having her get the squiggly wiggly things out and stuff. Okay, hang on 1 second. I gotta turn the music off because I don't want this to get copyright striked. And that music's really loud, so I might get copyright striked for it, I don't know. Because I've seen people not get copyright striked for the music like that, but then I've seen people who have gotten copyright striked for it, so it's really hard to say whether I'll get copyright striked or not. The only downside to turning the music off is that you can typically tell when there are no more enemies with it. The music will be the music will intensify when there's when you're in combat and stuff, and then when there's no more enemies, the music will go away. So at that point you'll know, okay, there's no more enemies, I'm clear to move. Okay, there's no more enemies, I'm good. So that would be somebody screaming. Is he from Alpha Team? He's already dead.
Dressed like a one-man army. His wounds weren't made by bullets.
Yep. Now come up here, aim at the top of that tower, and you'll find your second BSAA emblem of the game. Got a couple of crates over here. I always go for any crates I can find. I'm like still kind of poor when it comes to money in this game, so I pick up any money I can. You know, ammo not so much, because I mean I don't need ammo. I got infinite ammo for all of the guns that I have equipped, so.
What the hell happened in here? Hey, who did this?
Something attacked us. Urban. He got away. It was a setup.
A setup? What is this?
It's data regarding the deal. I downloaded it from my computer. Oh, you gotta get it to HQ.
Hey, hang in there.
I saw someone, but they ran away.
Kirk, do you copy? We got the data, but Alpha Team is down. Irving got away.
Roger. Relay the data from the vehicle at the storage facility.
Copy that.
I don't like the looks of this, but we have to keep moving.
Yeah. The game with this part is just kind of trying to scare you, It's basically trying to let you know, hey, there's a boss battle coming up. You should be scared. But honestly, I'm not too worried about it. This boss is pretty easy if you know what to do. I mean, if you're like playing the game for the first time and you don't know what you're doing really, then not really. He's not really that easy. But if you know what you're doing, like me, you know how to beat the boss and whatnot, then you'll be fine. Now, there are two ways you can beat this boss. You can beat him using the furnace room that's in there, like I'll show you where it is in a second, or you can beat him just by using your own guns. Now, there's only one major difference between beating him using the furnace room and beating him with your own weapons. And that's if you kill, and that difference is, okay, that difference is that if you kill him with the furnace room, you don't get a reward for killing him. However, you kill him with your own guns, you get a jewel for killing him. So, that's the furnace room that I'm talking about. And there's a control panel right there on the left that you can use to operate it. So in this case, if you were to turn this on, it would activate that furnace room right there, and that would, you trap that guy in there, it would burn him to death. So, but there's another way you could do it, and this is the way I intend on doing it. I intend on killing him using only my own guns. Now, on the harder difficulties, on the amateur difficulty like me, you can only use the furnace room on him once before he'll die. So, like, the first time you use it on him, he's dead. But the second time you use it on him, yeah. But yeah, like the second time, well, the first time you use it on who's the furnace room on him on amateur difficulty, he'll die immediately. But normal, and veteran, as well as professional. Yes, amateur. I'm not that good of a player here, to be honest with you. But anyways, like on normal, veteran, and even professional difficulty, it will take more than one use of the furnace room to kill him. So what you can do on those difficulties is use the furnace room to weaken him, and then finish him off with your own guns. So
What
what
the
the
hell is
hell's
this?
that?
I think that's what got Alpha Team.
Okay, don't bother shooting him right here, because typically what you could do is you could shoot those balls on his arms, and they'll pop off, leaving him, letting him expose his weak point and whatnot. But in this case, that won't work. They won't pop off while he's in that hallway.
Come on, come on.
Hey, jackass, this way. Jeez, dude. That's the only problem, is sometimes it doesn't go the way you want him to. Okay. Night, night, motherfucker. With the weapons I have, it's really easy. Now, there is a much easier way of doing that compared to...
Alpha Team. We need to report this to HQ.
There is a much easier method to doing that, too. If you've got a rocket launcher, like even if it's not an infinite ammo one shot with it is all it'll take to take that guy down. But I prefer doing it with the other weapons because it just seems too easy taking him down with the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is useful for bosses later on, though. It's the most powerful weapon in the game. The only downside to it, you can't use it up close. So, okay, and this is your third and final BSAA emblem for this chapter right here. Bam. Shoot that, you got all 3 BSAA emblems for this chapter. Oh, sorry, guys. You're getting like those big black blobs because they're popping up as I'm doing this. They're popping up as I'm playing the game. They're notifications and stuff for different things. So.
Let's go. Got it.
What was that thing?
BOW that scumbag Irving left behind to set us up. Considering what it did to Alpha Team, I think we're lucky to still be breathing.
If only we could have gotten there sooner.
If we had, we'd probably be dead too. Chris to HQ, do you copy?
This is HQ. Excellent work out there. We'll analyze the data immediately.
This whole town's gone to hell. The people here, they're acting like those Ganado detailed in the Kennedy report. And aside from that, there's something new, something we've never encountered before.
Our transportation has been taken out too. Requesting a mission update.
The mission stands. Capturing Irving is your top priority. We believe he may have fled to the mines on the other side of the train station.
Wait, we're the only 2 left. You want us to go in there alone?
Delta team have been dispatched and are on their way. They'll assist you in locating and apprehending Irving.
But wait, we
I
can't!
repeat, your mission stands. We can't afford to let him get away. Proceed to the mines beyond the station. Over and out.
This is insane!
You ever get the feeling you're expendable?
And there we go. End of chapter 1-2. Now, because of like how short this chapter is and stuff, like I only played it for a total of 13 minutes, as you guys can see. So I'm only well, the total playtime is 13 minutes anyways, but I'm gonna go ahead and do another chapter in this video just to kind of, you know, make things a bit more interesting and make this video a bit longer than just 20 minutes. So alright, now let's see here. We're doing good on health and stuff. So alright, let's do this.
We can't let Irving get away. We have to get to the station.
Yep. Now, for those of you who are playing the game for the first time, there's an MP5 right here that you can pick up. Pretty good early game gun. So, heck, I managed to use it for most of the beginning of the game. So, I'm gonna pop those up for you guys to read them and stuff. So if you want to read them, pause the video and read them.
Whenever you need something, just let me know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look at those and let you guys, you know, pause the video and read them if you want. But I'm not going to be reading them myself, just because mainly I'm not really into that kind of thing. I don't really like reading. So Adieu. There's 1,000 gold up here in this chest, so don't forget this. Because, I mean, you know, every little bit helps, right? Damn it. He always moves like right when I go to aim for that guy, because he has to climb up there, so you can aim for this wire right here, but you gotta get it just right. There you go. Then there's some handgun ammo up there. There's always like a handgun ammo thing up there if you need it. Be sure to take that out. That chest right there, there's always a first aid spray. And then this next area, you got dogs. Best weapon to take dogs out with is a shotgun, because the dogs move really fast. The dogs, like, they move really quick, and they're agile. They leap around a lot, so hitting them with the weapon, say like this, or a sniper or something like that, it just isn't going to work. Much better to use a shotgun on the dogs, because the shotguns have the spread, so you're more guaranteed to hit your target. So, and in this next area, there's gonna be a fat guy. When you kill him, he always drops a jewel bangle. So, ow. Alright, dogs, you want to play? We'll play. Alright, now in this next part, there's gonna be a truck that's gonna come barreling down the bridge at you. And you either need to A, take out the driver, or B, shoot one of the barrels on the side to kill it. To take him out. Now, there are like, I guess 3 ways you could do that. The first way to kill the driver, like I said before, shoot one of those red barrels right there to take him out. The second option is to like use a rocket launcher and just aim for the front of the truck. And then the third option, if you want to like try and be precise, is to just take out a sniper and aim for the driver himself. Try and take the driver out. Now I'm gonna try and take the driver out with a sniper, so we'll see how this goes. Bullseye. You just gotta make sure you aim it right. And then you can use these red barrels here to take out the enemies. And then, here's the first BSAA emblem of this chapter. Or, well, actually the second. The first one was in that garage. That's the second one. There's about 5 dogs in this tunnel. 3 in that first part, 2 in this next part here. Like I said before, shotgun is the best thing to deal with them. Alright. Alright. And when you get to this part, come out to the left here, pick up a sapphire pear. There. And now be careful. These guys may look dead, but once you approach them,
Something's coming. Watch out!
you got like these flying spine things or something. You're not gonna come after me, dude? Really? Then I'll just do that. Basically, this is the game introducing you to those flying things. Letting you know, hey, there are these in the game now. Now you have these to worry about, so... There's typically a lock on this gate, but I think I shot it off when I was shooting those flying things and whatnot. Or maybe when I shot that one guy in the head, I hit the lock behind him. Maybe. I don't know for sure. But we'll find out.
Someone's here.
I'll find out when I watch the video back later. I always watch my videos back to kind of be sure that I didn't fuck something up. Okay, there are 2 things of 100 gold right there that I just showed you, and then come over here. There's a topaz pear right here that you can pick up. Now there's 2 more treasures in this area alone. You ain't getting away. Okay, so the first one is over there like I showed you. The second one is in that chest right there. Now the problem is you can't get to it normally. Well, how do you get to it? Well, there's 2 ways. First off, you can come over here to this fruit pile right here, smash it, and take this hand grenade. Then come over here and bounce the hand grenade and like throw the hand grenade at the base of this, and that'll blow it up. Or if you got a rocket launcher, just do it this way and blow it up like that. Then walk through, open the chest, and you got a ruby marquoise that you can sell for $3 grand. And then finally, the third and final treasure of this area. Oops, before I forget. First off, you got your third BSAA emblem at the top of that. And then climb up here, and you can get your third treasure for this area, which is right at the end of this building here. Pick that up, and then just jump down here, because we're going to be coming in this side of the building anyways. Now, let me explain something here. There's keys hanging up there. I'll shoot them down. Once I shoot them down, it'll give me that. And then once I pick these up, there's going to be a whole lot of enemies that are going to be coming. Now, I could have kicked that lock off on this door here because there was a lock on it, but I don't want to do that because right now there's only one direction they can come in from, and that's that window right there. And I want to keep it that way. I want to keep it controllable. So let's pick these. Let's pick up the port key, and here comes the cutscene. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I'm aware of that, Sheva. Yeah, see, right now they can't come in from that side. They have to go around if they want to get in. So this gives me, like, an area that I can kind of control. So... then you got this big fat guy. We'll let him climb through the window. Oh, wow, and I just knocked him right back through it. That was not my intention. I meant to let him come in so I could get the jewel from him, but instead when I shot him, I knocked him right back out. I wanted to get the jewel that he drops, which is a jewel bangle, but it didn't work. I just knocked him right back through the window when I shot his ass. So, but anyways, come out here after all of that and whatnot. Ow. Okay. How about you have a taste of that? I don't think so. Not today, bitch. Now, the reason now, for those of you who are wondering, because you may be seeing that Sheva has a stun rod and a handgun, that's because Sheva will use the stun rod more often than she'll use a handgun, but she will need the handgun for certain parts. That, and I don't want her just, like, stealing my kills all the time. The stun rod prevents her from stealing my kills all the time, because she, like, rarely uses it, pretty much. She doesn't use it very often, but it's the weapon she always has equipped. Because she'll use her least powerful weapon first, then she'll go to her most powerful. Then she'll work her way through her weakest weapons to go to her most powerful. Unless, of course, you put her on attack mode. Because as you can see down in the bottom there, there's cover and attack. If you put her on attack mode, that'll make it where she swaps to her most powerful weapon, and rather than staying close to you, she'll go off and attack enemies on her own. That's useful for certain parts, like if you have to have her cover you and stuff. So, and also she'll use her handgun when she has to.
You two okay? HQ sent me in to provide air support. It's gonna get hot down there, so watch out.
Roger. Thanks, Kirk.
Wow, I didn't think HQ actually cared.
now climb up on this ladder, and you'll get your 4th BSAA emblem right over there. So, best to use a sniper. Do that. Best to use a sniper if you got one, but if you're playing the game for the first time, you probably won't. So, okay, I'm picking up all this gold. And then through that door, yep, a whole bunch of enemies are going to come barging out. Okay, now, when you come in here, open this case, bam, you got your very first sniper rifle of the game. Now, you upgrade this rifle completely, you'll get Sheva's longbow. So, I would recommend upgrading that completely if you want that.
Stay frosty down there. You're almost at the station.
And also, if you're doing this part, watch out for Kirk and his rocket launcher shots, because they'll instantly put you in the dying state if he hits you. If he hits you with one of those, it will instantly put you into the dying state. No joke, guys, so be careful. And he doesn't care where the hell he's firing. He's not taking precautions. Knock, knock. You just jump in through that window, you can instantly knock one of them down and stomp on his head. You don't even waste any ammo on him. Then just take down these other 2 guys, and this area is clear for right now. Kick that door open, and then come down here. What the fuck are those? HQ. I'm under attack by flying POWs. I'm losing engine power. Oh shit, I'm out of control. I'm going down.
Roger. Kirk, what's going on?
Come in, Kirk. This is HQ. The helicopter's been down.
All nearby units proceed to the crash site. Repeat, all nearby units proceed to the crash site.
Okay, now,
Come on.
tell her to come on so she'll return to cover. Now, one thing I'm gonna do, don't really need to do that, but I want to do it because there's a technique here that you can use to bypass this next part. Because the problem is, like, the problem here is that if you go to investigate this, there's a lock on it, and you can't open it. So, but and normally you have to go all the way to the top and throw Sheva over to the other side, but there's a technique you can use to avoid having to do that. And it involves picking up these 2 grenades, this one and this one, and coming over to this side here, equipping them, and aiming them at that animal health sign right there. Bounce it up just right like that, and if you bounce it off just right, it'll go down there, and if you're lucky, it'll blow the lock off. So let's see if it worked. Bam, see? It worked. Didn't even have to go up there. Up there. Now there is one thing you do kind of want that's up there though. So there is one thing up there that we do still want, and we want to go up there for it, but we want to come here and get that. I think that's like the final BSAA emblem for this chapter. So you got 5 in total in this chapter.
Much appreciated.
Kick that open. Yeah, typically you're supposed to throw Sheva over to the other side there, so she can, she can like open the gate for you on the other side. But you can bypass that simply by throwing those grenades at it. 3 shots with this Magnum to take down that guy. That's pretty good. Now let's utilize that. Wow, we killed everybody in one go? In one barrel explosion? Wow, that's a record. There was only one guy left after that barrel explosion. And I took him out with my sniper, so... But, you gotta kill that guy so you can get the guard's key and use it on this gate. Then, come to this chest. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 gems, and 3,000 gold. So, that's a good chest to do right there. A good amount of goodies. So you got, I think, like 4 and 1, 2, 3. That'll be like, you got about 4,000 in gems and 3,000 in gold. So that'll be about 7,000 in treasure. So that'll be about the 7,000 total right there. And this is the first quick time event of the game.
Man, am I glad to see you guys.
Delta Team Captain Stone.
Chris Redfield.
Shiva.
Thanks, Josh. I owe you one.
You guys know each other.
I trained under Josh. He taught me everything I know.
Shiva became little sister of the team. Now Shiva, you must continue your search for Irving. According to the data we retrieved from the hard drive, we believe he has moved on to the mining area. There's more info inside. We'll follow after taking care of business here. And keep your radio handy just in case.
Thanks, Josh.
Jill.
Chris, are you alright?
This picture, it's... Oh, forget it. It's nothing. Let's move out.
Alright, and that is the end of chapter 2-1. Alright, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, this is War Waging Bot, signing out.